Zweig Group invites all AEC industry leaders to the 2024 AEC Small Business and Entrepreneurship Forum, the premier event for small firms in the AEC sector. Experience innovative strategies and insights on May 21st, crafted by Zweig Group's industry experts. Engage in keynotes and interactive sessions focused on recruitment, retention, and business growth. Join Zweig Group for this unique networking opportunity and take your business to new heights. Secure your spot today and be part of the AEC industry's future. Visit zweiggroup.com for more information. The Zweig Group team looks forward to welcoming you.
Welcome to the Zweig Letter Podcasts, putting architectural, engineering, planning, and environmental consulting guru Mark Zweig straight talk in your ear. Mark has more than 30 years of experience helping AEC and environmental firms thrive, and these podcasts deliver his invaluable management, industry, client, and HR advice directly to you, free of charge. The Zweig Letter Podcasts let you develop professionally wherever you are.
A look at charismatic leaders. Charisma. Some people have it and some don't. It's been defined as a special charm or appeal that causes people to feel attracted and excited by someone, such as a politician. A personal magic of leadership, arousing special popular loyalty or enthusiasm for a public figure, such as a political leader, a special magnetic charm or appeal. There's a shortage of charisma in the AEP and environmental consulting industry. Many of those who go into professions like these do so because of their interest in the work itself, not because of an interest in business or leadership or in building some great enterprise. Yet when you do run into those rare charismatic leaders in firms in this business, you'll also see that they're great marketers and sellers running tremendously successful firms. I see charisma as a positive trait, one that we need to cultivate. Good to great followers, in many cases zealots, don't necessarily see charisma as a good thing. In fact, charisma is not on Jim Collins' list of requirements to be what he termed a level 5 leader, the highest level of leadership one can attain in Collins' view. In any case, Collins believes there are some major differences between a level 4 leader and a level 5 leader. Collins says a level 5 leader is highly driven for the success of his company. He wants his company to succeed no matter who is leading it as CEO. On the other hand, Collins thinks level 4 leaders don't care so much about what happens to the company once they're gone. They get high performance out of the company during their reign, but, supposedly, aren't so concerned about what comes after. The premise is that level 4 leaders care more about their own greatness than that of the company. One of my problems with oft-rabid preachers of Collins' gospel is that his research, all of it, involved mega organizations, be they either publicly traded multi-billion-dollar companies or other huge organizations. So who's to say this all applies to mostly smaller and mid-size or even larger privately held professional service firms? If you poke around on the internet on this subject, I find myself doing this sort of thing occasionally, you'll find all kinds of articles, blog posts, and so forth from people who actually stake out the territory that charisma is a bad thing for firm leaders to have. That's ludicrous. Steve Jobs, Apple, and Elon Musk, Tesla, have been cited as examples by a number of authors and management and leadership experts of bad charismatic leaders. Wow. Apple is one of, if not the single most valuable technology company in the world, and Tesla is the only successful new car company, much less electric car company, in about 100 years. So now we have people who've done nothing in the way of building companies themselves, criticizing some of the greatest company builders in modern history because they aren't what an academic, Jim Collins, considers a level 5 leader. That's just plain bizarre. The charisma critics will claim that in the long term, companies run by charismatic leaders have problems. There certainly are examples of imploding charismatic leaders, such as Paula Deen, Leona Helmsley, or Martha Stewart, or companies melting down post-charismatic leader, such as Chrysler after Lee Iacocca. But overall, my belief is the charismatic leaders have done far more good than damage. On top of that, who is to talk about long-term? Most companies morph, merge, and change so quickly these days, it's hard to talk about the long-term. One thing is for sure, you won't have a long-term if you don't survive the short-term. If I were you, I'd be looking for charismatic leaders at all levels in the firm. And I would also be supportive of the ones you already have, with one caveat that you don't let their pay, perks, and egos get too far out of control.
Thanks for tuning in to this Zweig Letter Podcast. We hope that you can apply Mark's no-holds-barred advice to your daily professional life. If you want more wisdom and inspiration, in addition to information about finance, HR, and marketing your firm, subscribe to the print or digital version of the Zweig Letter online at zweiggroup.com/publications using promo code 15podcast15.